Hello, welcome on. It's Bobby. So yeah, we're just getting some people checked in right now. Having them sign waivers to be on photos and videos, that kind of stuff.
So I go to a high school that's not really a high school. It's like yeah, so it's called TFA
All right, so those of y'all logging on, welcome. So we're gonna be starting the party here shortly. Right now we've just got everything set up. We're checking people in. And in just a little bit, Heidi will begin teaching. And so feel free to ask questions. We have our team that will be in the comments answering questions as we go. If I can catch comments rolling by and can answer questions, I'll try to do that. So hopefully you can hear me okay and the video looks good. And so we're just going to hang out, show you the setup for a little bit, and just get people logged in. Or logged in and signed in, I guess. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, I gotta remember how to use the gimbal. It's like, I gotta turn it and tilt it with my thumb. I know, it can get wacky. Hey, Courtney. So we have set up here, we have their easel with their canvas on it. Then we have the sample. We have step-by-step instructions, as well as their traced canvas. I'll put that back. We also have the brushes over here that they will use. We have paper towel and a cup of water. And today we brought in some, let's see if I can bring it over here, little stickers for them. In our case, we put a apron on a chair for them, so kind of keep their clothes from getting paint on them. And that's kind of the setup. So each person has that setup, and then we'll also be checking like the water, brushes, anything like that they might need. And then the paints will get out here shortly and start getting their plates to them with paint on them. Here we're just signing a little photo release. I'm showing the table right now. So we got we got a photo release form to sign, as well as getting their emails, so we can do door prizes, and also we can always retarget them on marketing.
Yeah, and we have a way better door prize survey than somebody trying to order
Yeah, so she forgot to print the good one, so she just made up one on the spot. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I can barely hear you, so yeah, it's kind of echoey in here. It's all right. Oh, let me get the wall. It is a pretty wall. So we're at a place in Cleburne called The Space. Our friend Hannah runs it, and it's just a really cool place. She does a photographer, and just has this beautiful area for us to paint, as well as a much larger area as well. But this is gonna be a nice little quaint type party. Should be great.
Do you want to take it outside and show like just the street that you go down?
Sure. So while we're waiting for other people to show up, we'll step outside. I'll show you this cool view from out here. Let's see. So this is from the outside. I love looking through these panel windows at the little paint party. It's really cool. So it's a fairly small party tonight, because we wanted to make sure that we get to show you guys everything and be teaching as well. So again, welcome, and sorry if my videos are weird. I'm doing my best here to get around, and again, if you have questions about anything, just post them in the comments. We have people online that'll be answering, and I'll be trying to watch as well, so I can answer if I can. It's kind of hard, I think, maybe to hear in there, but I'll do my best. Right. We're starting to get the paints out. Let's see what Pixie's got going over here. So basically we go ahead and set up their paints on a plate, the main colors for the painting, the one that's on the supply list. And then we always offer, of course, if they want different colors or something like that, they can just ask us, we'll bring it to them. And so they can go wild if they want. Come here, she says. You have to speak way up.
In the painting that we're doing, they have to paint a light blue sky. So I strategically place the white and the dark blue next to each other because they're going to end up having a
Oh, very smart. So they can blend their own.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
That's all I have to say.
Hey, go Pixie. Can y'all hear me okay on there?
Worked with Heidi before, but I've always shot. Okay. So this is my first time actually like being part of it, but and I know she does a really good job.
I'm excited because I am not an artist, but I'm excited to give it a try. How do you do? What'd you say?
That would be really pretty. Do you want pink? I
love it. And I'm trying to look at it and see where I could put some pink in.
We could do.
Well, hear me out. What if the cow was pink? Oh, it could match the cow you guys gave me.
Yes.
That's
Oh my
what I'll do.
gosh, it
That's
could be
what
a
I'll do.
painting of the cow.
Yeah. So I just need.
So I have this.
Yes, just the color of that cow. Yes.
If you want different colors than what we have.
Yeah, because there's so many years.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm left-handed.
Oh, the left. Okay, so on an end. Yeah. Wherever is best for you, because it's here, that one.
Hey, Denise. Yeah, so we just usually set up 1 cup of water for them. We always refill them, like if their water's getting really bad, we'll swap them out with some clean water, but usually a cup will last them the whole painting. So yeah, not too big a deal there.
Okay, so I know we have, I think, like 5 more coming. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start, even though, they might be a few minutes late. That's totally fine. And I'm like standing up on here. Let me move over here. And so when they come in, I'll get them settled. Oh, 1 second. Let me get her settled. Hi. How are you? I'm Heidi.
And I'm Marima.
Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. John, signing in real quick. Hey, thank you for coming. And you're located on camera.
So the venue that we're at here today, I saw a couple comments. I'm sorry I didn't get the names. But the venue, it's like a photography studio, but they do a bunch of other stuff here. They do weddings and wedding photographs and receptions and that kind of stuff here. So this is just a small room that we set up for the paint party today. And I can't remember the last question I saw as well. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, the ring lights. So normally we'll bring a couple with us unless we know it's like a really dark space, and then we'll make sure to bring more with us. But this space has plenty of light, so we should be just fine.
They come with their own heads, Mix. Just in time, just about to get started. That was perfect timing. Oh, that's okay. And if y'all want to leave your jackets in there, just so they don't get paint on them, that would be awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. And that's if you want a chance at the door prize. What you want to be over here? I set up door prize and then I'm Heidi. How are you? So pretty. And that too is beautiful. So you might want to put it in that room. Just whenever after you sign in. That was there. Hey, thank y'all. No, are y'all? Oh, what? Y'all go sing? Yes. Oh, yeah.
And Lonnie too.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's why she told us about this.
That's awesome. Oh, right in that room. You can put it on one of those tables, it's fine. You can just sign here. And then if you want to transfer the door prize, you can sign that lady. And you're going to start to throw up your things. There you go. These little centerpieces I made for a conference a couple years ago. So I just
Yeah, I'm not sure, Tammy, if there's a photo release in there or not. The one that I use, I basically just found like a generic one online and then edited it to fit our needs. Mainly shorten it down a little bit because it had a whole bunch of stuff. But it works pretty good, I think. We've never been challenged on it, so.
Yeah. Oh, so like a nice mood.
Yes, because I like white.
Yeah, I do too.
Mainly on our, for our door prizes, Becky, we're just looking to get their name and an email address. Because our emails we can build our email list with. And then with that, we can always reach out for any kind of paintings coming up or marketing materials, anything like that. And then we also give out some decent door prizes. So they get something for giving us their name and email.
And I'm going back on Thursday, but I was going to miss the first time. So I did. I love it. Sounded so good on that. I can't take it. Okay. All right, everybody have a seat. Okay, so we're going to get started. First off, thank y'all all for being here. I need you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I promise. I promise. Not to judge. Not to judge. My painting. My painting. Or my neighbor's painting. Or my neighbor's painting. Until the very, very end. Until the very, very end. And then you can judge away. All right, so I'm just going to talk for a couple of minutes. This is acrylic paint, so it will stain your clothes. So just be cautious if you have nice clothes on or whatever. Just pull up your sleeves, all of that good stuff. And then this is very, very like step by step. And here's the fun thing: we're going to be having, we'll have some music on in the background, but really, I just want y'all having fun, talking, getting to know each other, so y'all already know each other. Just having fun tonight. It's more about having fun than it is about it being the perfect painting. However, ugly paintings are bad for business. So, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the first brush. And I'll be basically circling the whole time and helping you anytime you need help. So please feel free. If you want to make a pink cow, you can totally make a pink cow. Here it is all over the pink cow. And then also we have glitter for the very end. Yes. Even like glitter? Yes. Okay, good. And so let's give a round of applause to Hannah for letting us be here. And then she'll be taking some pictures towards the end, so make sure you get a chance to pose over there with her beautiful wall. And so what we're going to do first is anytime you get confused, you can go right here on the sheet if you want. However, if you're like, I don't want to read tonight, I'm here to paint, you can just set that aside. It's fine. And I will tell you exactly what to do as well. Okay, so step one is easy. Grab the biggest brush, hold it up, Statue of Liberty. Got it? Awesome. And you're just going to use a little bit of the blue, but mostly white. Just a dab of the blue with mostly white. And this part's really important to remember. It's okay if you paint over your lines. Okay, it does not matter. So you're just going to basically get the top part all around the horns, all the way to here, and I'm just going to paint right on top of that blue line. It's so much easier than trying to go all the way around it like perfect, okay? So a little bit of blue, mostly white, and paint the top. That's it.
When you say mostly white, you give it a white.
Yeah, dip it in the blue first and then the white. And just kind of do horizontal back and forth, but don't worry if you accidentally get it on the flowers or whatever.
And remember, don't judge as you paint.
Yeah.
I'm already there.
Are you already judging? You promised.
If we don't like it, it's not dark enough, just go back and blue. If we don't like the color, how do we make the color?
Yeah, so if you mixed it and you didn't like the color, just go back to a little bit more blue and then go on top of it. And the coolest thing about acrylic paint is that, like, it dries in 5 minutes and then you can paint whatever color you want on top.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so you can go crazy. And you can paint your sides too if you want. And so my goal is to get these first two steps a little bit faster, because then when you get to all the details, you're going to want to spend more time. Second rule, no seriousness.
It's hard if you're a professional.
they paint?
I mean, the lines.
Yeah, okay.
Mine's not looking whiskey like your clouds. I can't get my white to look like that.
Just kind of do a little back and forth. Sometimes you gotta dance with it. And if you make it go like on there, mine were just basically horizontal, just like I'm painting straight back and forth. Yeah, there you go. And then you can take your brush too and do it like this. If you hold it like that. And you can sometimes, I want you to be careful if you do this route, but sometimes you can put a little water on your brush. You just want to be careful because sometimes it'll cry. We don't want our cow crying. It's not a staff line. Pixie, she wants the smoothie king.
What?
Pixie loves the smoothies.
That's awesome.
Wait, how long have you worked there?
I own it.
You own it?
I was gonna say, I'm so familiar.
I remember riding with my grandson. Every Friday. Yes. I screwed up on that.
My best friend wants to open her own smoothie business.
So you're gonna give all of us
She say fun. She say it's so fun.
It's so worth it.
Well, it's fun too. That's okay. It's so hard. Don't drink.
No, it's great.
All right, let's see how you're doing. Check out your neighbors. Everybody check out your neighbors.
No judging.
No judging. Just make sure they're breathing. Make sure everybody's breathing well.
You having trouble hearing you?
Okay, maybe just kind of repeat what I'm saying. Hi, Tammy. Hey, I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, well, this one that I thought I was really impressed.
That's how Davey is, my little brother. He'll do something and I'll be, wow, that was so incredible. We'll get in the car and we'll be like, that was the worst performance ever.
Which son is yours?
My son is Ben.
Ben. Okay.
He was in the cabaret.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a music playing lightly in the background, mainly because we're live. If we weren't live, we would have music jamming, but they won't let us do that and copyright and all that kind of stuff. So we just have a light music playing in the background. Y'all probably can't hear it, but we can hear it in here, kinda.
That's Danny.
Kinda. It's kind of silent. It's definitely not our normal vibe of music rocking.
But we did hear that there's some people who are choir in here.
And sorry about the sound, being able to hear Heidi. If she says something like really important, I'll try to repeat it to you guys, or if you have a question. But she's really just talking about like how to paint the blue or how to paint the white, giving instructions, which most of y'all know how to paint it. You're just learning how to do a paint party, most likely.
Go on it a little bit, you can get a little bit of that cloud coverage. Little clouds coverage. Yeah, okay, just more one. This is great.
Smoothie King was also on the list.
Is this like your spring security?
Yeah.
This is,
As I talked about
this one's a new one. Yeah, we actually, we designed this one for.
Welcome, Michelle. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay, but I'm right by the camera, so.
All the blue ones. I'm so excited about this one. I love this time of year. Just driving down the roads and seeing. I'm like, am I getting older? Is that an old person thing? I start to notice the flowers because I'm starting to notice them. I don't know if that's aging me. Once you have it all the way done, go ahead and rinse your brush all the way. The second step is that other step I wanted y'all to kind of do a little faster because then we're going to start getting into some details. And that's just going to be your lightest green. And you're just going to fill in. And I want y'all to watch how messy I do this. Because if not, it's going to drive you nuts, okay? So all I'm going to do is go to my light green. And then watch it right on top.
Of the blue bonnets?
Of the blue one. And if I dip it, Bonnie's freaking out. If I dip it in the water, then the blue ones come back. They grow back. So dip it in the water.
Sorry about that. My gimbal's done already. So it lasted all of about 15 minutes. And it's dead. So I'm going to have to take y'all off the gimbal. Which I'll try to... Already, it like flew up and showed the ceiling all of a sudden. It happens. You know, technology. No, the gimbal, it's already, the battery's dead on it. So it just flipped up to the ceiling all of a sudden. Hopefully it didn't make you guys sick that are watching live. So I'm going to wiggle for a minute while I get you guys out of this
Do
thing.
you do all of your paintings here, or do you come to people?
I go everywhere. Yes.
There we
I
go.
go everywhere.
Oh, I plan to. You too.
Yes. Houses, pretty much anywhere, everywhere. It's so fun.
No, I didn't faint. That's funny. So now I'm just holding you guys with my hands and not the gimbal. So it might not be as smooth, but that gimbal that we've had for about 3 years, it doesn't get used a whole lot. So that's probably why it shut down on me.
You want to go over there where you're doing big talks?
Am I talking too loud for you? It echoes in there. Oh, sorry.
I feel like we're on the line.
I like it. It's very loud.
I was trying to be quiet. Already in trouble for being too loud, people.
Well, you know, I was looking at all those kids, and I'm like, dip your brush in a little bit of water. And then it'll go smoother. There you go. Good job. And then while you have it, you can go ahead and paint on the edges while you're there. So if you want to. So see, like on this one, I kind of painted hearts on the edges. So you can kind of paint and then you'll put like fun things on the sides. Which I think is fun to do. Yeah, I think I did all blue on this one. Oh yeah, this one too. See right there I did stripes.
Yeah, because I didn't do it with blue side.
Yeah, really cute.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna have a sideways.
Is it gonna fall?
It's not gonna fall. How did that happen? I don't know what I did.
That's how you hang them at the house. Yeah. I'll pay for it later.
You know what? I really love you. I was ready to say something up wrong.
Alright. Once you have all the green, you can rinse your brush. Good job, good job.
I just have to get over to you.
Is Ben doing any dance classes?
No, we did do some.
Oh, he hasn't yet.
Yeah, no, we took tech last year in the spring,
Yeah.
but we didn't sign up this time because he was busy all the way till February.
Yeah.
So you guys basically or just
Granbury.
February.
Yeah.
February.
Yeah, and we're friends with Hannah, and she's also our photographer too. So like, oh, we should do it.
Senior company,
I
but
think
can't
this is
do
our space.
after school classes.
The space.
November, December, January, and February.
And so we're like, yeah, make it more fun. So, oh yeah.
So do y'all just want to do it in football and volleyball season?
We don't. We're completely mobile.
Cool.
Yeah. So everything we do is
So
travel.
that's the one thing we've had.
I love that. We've been doing it for 17 years now. Yeah, it's been a while. Once you have your brush rinsed, you're going to move to the middle brush. The middle brush. And this is where if you're getting fancy and painting pink cows like Hannah, then you're going to do pink. If you want a different color, I know you're doing one to match your daughter, right?
Well,
Do a
we'll
little
see.
bit. this part, basically, so you can see, oh no, take this back. Not this part. Ignore the bottom of the mouth. Do not look there. Everybody look here, up. Here, up. Okay, so we're painting the ear and parts of the side of the face. Right.
So trying to decide those.
Just around. Yeah, so don't do where I did it. Ignore that.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to wash your rose. I decided I should just stay.
That could be
There's really
cute.
good work out there, just a little bit. Like a little bit more around, like the pedestal.
Yes, you could totally do that. Just do brown here and then the rest there. That's cute. Yeah, I would do that.
Question,
Yes.
on here, did I choose this to be correct? On the ear and the face? Is it the dark and the dark, right?
Or
Yeah.
you could do the light pink. If you wanted to match that color, you could do the light pink and then the white for the middle.
Oh, this could be, or do light pink with white since a really baby pink.
Okay.
And then just, yeah, do this one for the inside, and then you could do this for the outside, and then this for the
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you get confused at all, let me know.
So this
I can mark them.
for this and this?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Good. Yep. Great. So, and then that. Yes, that's right. Yeah, because I messed up on the mouth. Oh, and if you do mess up like I do, like this one, just so you know, if you have just painted it, we have baby wipes, and if it's still wet, it'll come right off. But if it's not, like I just let mine dry, so I'm just gonna paint on top of it. It's not a big deal. Very good, Tommy. And then some over here. Thank you. You're welcome. And if you want his ear to look fluffy as you're painting it, you can kind of just, every once in a while, just kind of, almost like eyelashes. Just kind of blobbing them up. I can tell you're going in the lines now.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I feel like outlining
silence, holding their breath.
Yeah, I feel like I should like outline it.
You're making me hold my breath.
I know, me too. I'm like, okay, so from a person who owns a Smoothie King, what is the best one? If you had to choose one smoothie for the rest of your life,
Oh my. That is such a hard question.
and is there a coffee smoothie?
Oh my gosh, there are so many copies. There are ones.
Really?
Oh,
They're so good.
Really?
Change your life. Yes.
I don't know if I've heard of. Okay, I know there is.
Like
Like a healthy coffee smoothie?
Yes. Most 80% of the menu is healthy. Believe it or not.
What's the not healthy stuff?
So like the enjoy treat section, it's just,
Oh, that sounds good.
I mean, it's just less healthier. But they're all natural ingredients and all that good stuff. It's just,
I like the kiwi apple.
you know what? Strawberry kiwi breeze.
No. Kale. It's like kiwi kale.
Oh, the apple kiwi kale.
Yes, so good.
That was really
It
good.
doesn't taste like nail?
Oh.
I think the green apple overpowers.
Okay.
It just looks pretty. So I have acid reflux. So I was drinking this, but I'm trying to find one that doesn't cause that.
Yeah, because the fruit that's so acidic.
Sorry. I just grabbed the phone.
Oh. tell me to be quiet.
No, you can sit down.
Then I'll talk in your speaker. So yeah, a couple of questions y'all are asking. So we usually watch their progress, and when everybody's kind of getting caught up to each other, we'll know it's time to switch to the next step. And we do have the step-by-step instructions there, so they can always go ahead if they want. We don't hold them to our pace, but we try to keep everybody moving about the same pace.
Yeah, and with these and the way the canvases are, you can go straight on top of the lines. So like a lot of you are trying to stay right beside that line. Almost try to cover the line so it's not showing up.
Let's see.
So you don't want that line to be like something that's going to pop off.
Go back to the lines.
You do not have to stay in the line. Stay in the line.
So tonight, most of them are following Heidi's instructions, but they can look at their instructions if they need to. Yeah, we have some people just paint fast, you know, so they just, I don't know, they move along. And other people paint extremely slow. So usually if we see some people kind of going really slow, we'll give them like, you got to the end of the song to get to this step so we can move ahead, because we don't want to leave anybody behind.
Yeah, so they're learning how to like do paint first. Yeah, and then we do a couple of live events here where I teach them the exact same thing too. So I'll teach them the painting and then oh, look at, can I show your pearl? Oh, can I show it off? Y'all, look at how cute it is. She's a pro. Yes. Another win.
Another Hannah.
What?
She's another Hannah.
Oh,
I introduced you to her.
Oh, yeah.
Had the camera stuck to her.
Ooh.
Yes, we'll be back to me. Yeah, I'm going to be her.
All right, so once you have around the eyes,
Both of them, you mean?
yeah, around the eyes and the ear, what we're gonna do is just take, and this part is optional. So if you do not want to paint the middle at all, you can just leave it just white and then just turn your brush over and do a couple of dots like that. So that's option number one. If you want to get fancy, option number two is you can take a clean brush, the same brush, just wash it. I'm going to dip it in mostly white. You see that trick? That was awesome. I flipped it all the way upside down and then got it back up. So you're going to do mostly white with just a dash of the brown. And then we're going to make it, see how it's kind of like a cream color? But we want it more white so it has a good contrast. So if I get a little bit too much brown, I'll just go back with some white and almost like I'm mixing it on the cow's nose. And I'm actually going to bring this up into the hair as well. So you can see this is kind of the same color we're using for the hair as well as for the horn. So this next step kind of hits the mistake I did earlier, which is his little mouth right here. This area, the hair, wispies of the hair, and then also into the horn. All right, you're doing great. And let me know if y'all need any other paint colors too.
So who's the singers? How many singers do we have here?
Tommy, you sing?
So Wendy, so Heidi, she used to paint along all the time. and usually she would not finish the painting. So we had a whole bunch of these stacks of canvases that were half-finished paintings. And then lately she's kind of just had the instructions, and they have their little demo or demonstration painting that we printed out for them, so they can look at that instead of having to look at her painting. And then if they have a question of how to do something, she'll come by and show them on their canvas. Not always painting on their canvas, but just show them where to paint or where the next color goes, that kind of thing. So we don't have so many stacks of half-painted paintings. If that answers your question. Hopefully it does.
That one I did a little bit darker. So every time I paint it, I do a little bit of red. I try to keep it light. Yes, a little bit. Yeah. Brown, white.
Great. Hey Sherry, we don't gesso the canvases. I believe these are all just pre-prepped canvases. We get them at Michael's, so I don't think they have to be primed or anything like that. So they're just good to go. And I saw a question earlier, I missed who was asking it, about if they're online, how do you know like what step they're on or how far along they are? We usually, we just ask them. So is everybody to this step, and then wait for a response, and then you kind of judge. You can kind of pick out who's going to be your slow painters, who's going to be your fast painters, and you just keep asking as you move along so you don't leave anybody behind.
delivering kits during COVID.
Oh, yeah, there's all kinds. I used to work a job where I forgot which one, I don't know which one you did, but I worked a job and we took pictures of, it was an insurance job. So
Yeah.
it was like 5 or 6 different systems and you put in all the different
Oh
systems.
my gosh. It was so what I would do is I would just print the list for the day and then have my addresses or whatever. And at 2 houses ahead of where I was, I'd text that person and be like, you're up soon.
What kind of haircut you got going there? What kind of haircut is that?
It was a bowl cut.
Bowl cut? Yeah.
No, after I
Looks
did
good.
all the gas and the time to drive around, I was like, I don't know my hair.
I think they said MapQuest used to do it, but they kind of took away that function.
Oh, really?
Some other apps do
Is
it.
MapQuest still going?
Well, I think that's what I was going to say. I think that's probably the problem. But
Yeah.
they used to do it, but it's going to see if they went away.
Kind of installed.
I mean, I know I
It
haven't
updated. It wasn't ever updated enough.
too many pictures.
Yeah. So then it's like, oh, that just doesn't exist.
My page. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta get all the way to 2020.
Oh, and I don't know if you probably don't have one your photo game.
I'm on it. I just gotta find her. But this is what I did. Is I just drove her
Oh my
around.
gosh, they have a table out.
Yeah, they had a little tea party set up. I need to go back through this and find who are my friends now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So cute.
That's your daughter that's in Anna.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you did find it, yeah.
That is a genius idea, Hannah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was talking and then I got sidetracked. So now dip white and brown together and do the horn and the...
Yeah, so you're going to be doing right here in the face. So you can either leave this, I can't remember what the count.
And I just got... Yeah, so I'll leave.
Okay, yeah, so you
I
can
might
do
do a
it
little tiny brown markings.
Yeah.
Maybe, but...
in just a few. I want you to see, Bobby. So she's doing her daughter's cow. This is
He's
your
a
daughter's.
longhorn, but he's a baby here, so his horns are tiny.
Yeah, so it's like she's making the markings of the cow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So you can do either that light. See how light this one is? It's almost white.
Okay.
So it's just hardly any brown with the white. This has more.
Okay.
So you could either leave it white, or you could just put a tad bit of brown, but mostly white. And then you're painting basically this.
We almost always have the venue provide the tables. If they don't, we have a few, but we're not really geared up where we could bring a table for a whole bunch of painters.
You can still make it darker right here. And then on your board, just put a little bit of the darker on the very bottom.
I'm gonna butcher this name, but I think it's Kayaira. So we used to do a bunch of paint parties a month. Like we would do, I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 6 every weekend, every week, which we still could if we really needed to or wanted to. But because we spend so much time preparing everything for you guys, we try to do usually like 1 or 2 a month, just to kind of make sure everything's still working the way it's supposed to work, and also bring in just a little extra income. So it's really just up to you of how many you can handle. If it's your full-time job or if you're just doing it as a side hustle, you can do 1 a weekend. You could do 6 or 7 a weekend. Again, that's just on your timetable and how much booking you can do. So it's unlimited, really. Hope that answers your question.
Oh, which show is it? Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to be quiet, but also answer questions. And because I don't have the gimbal, I'm having to hold the phone with my hands. So I try to be as smooth as possible, but your arms do get tired after a little bit, for sure. And a gimbal, for those of you that don't know, it's basically a device that you can put your phone into, and it makes, like when you're walking around or moving around, it slows everything down so you don't have jerky videos. Just makes everything smoother if you're trying to do anything where you're gonna be moving and not just setting it on a tripod. But right now I'm acting as a gimbal and a tripod.
Oh. Good job being a gimbal and a tripod.
Yeah. What did that one say?
The last one.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
Somebody said you were the player, right?
Oh, the one that's in the ear?
Yes.
The in the ear and this, so it's this color or just a little bit of black? The same brush.
So I see a couple of questions about the sublimation versus using carbon paper to trace. So forever we used carbon paper, and I did most of the tracing for our parties. And so I just set up a station and sit there and trace and trace and trace. But one of our good friends started doing sublimation as kind of a second job. And so now we usually just go to her for our sublimation stuff. I can't say we ever even tried it on our own. It wasn't something that I think we were really wanting to get into, but man, it does make it a lot easier, and I hear it's a lot faster once you get the process down, for sure.
I love these centerpieces that right on it. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna start bringing them now for all my events. This looks so pretty.
see. So Sherry says you have 2 phones. So right now, yeah, we have actually 2 phones and a camera. So I'm doing the live, obviously, with the phone, and then Heidi has a phone, so she can take some pictures as well. And then this particular location, our photographer owns this space, so there's Hannah in the background there. So she's taking photos for us as well that we'll use for marketing and stuff like that. So tonight's a 3 for most paint parties. We don't do a lot of like live videos, obviously, but we will take photos and videos throughout it and just use for marketing and stuff.
Right here, once I have that same color of the face, right here.
Hey, Cynthia.
all I'll do
So
is take a photo of
sublimation.
that brown,
I'll wait for
and
Heidi
then
to
just
do
kinda
this.
Use my pinky to hold, and then just bring that brown down. And then if I go over the second time, see how it makes the definition? And it's just 2 lines. That's all I did. So you can do that and it'll kind of make it. And I can use that same brown color. And this is where I can do wispies into the hair. So you can look at where those lines are, or you can just kind of have fun and add it in there. And of course, pretend my other part was painted. This middle part was painted. It's not painted yet.
Will it get straight? I don't think so. Maybe. That's closer.
It's in the center, there's the water. So,
That has to be one way or the other.
yeah, this is close. See?
So sublimation. Sublimation is actually a way to heat transfer onto a canvas. So I'll show you what this looks like right here. So this is the canvas that's sublimated versus traced with like carbon paper. And I believe it uses like a heat press, and they just can press and just get them shot out pretty quick versus hand tracing them all. And so we try to use that now. The lines are really good, obviously, and they're all the same. And they're easy to paint over, where sometimes if you trace them, you can't get all the way over all the lines. And so they kind of show through the painting. This one, we don't have that problem near as much.
Ooh, that's fun. Oh, yeah, good. Look at these 2 girls. Can I show y'all? Pixie, will you show? So, if you don't want it to be little chunky, you can make it like more free-flowing if you want. And if it starts to get a little bit darker than you want, you can, or just let it dry and rinse your brush, and once it dries, you can put some different color on top. Yeah, no problem. Because sometimes when you mix it mixes together, it might not be the exact color you want. Is that only open during the day, Hannah? That Garden of Beauty?
Only lunch.
That place is so good.
We should go back.
We should be there for our next lunch date.
That would be fun.
Just continue. Walk a little
You
faster
can
when
go
you
get
get
Oh, it is good.
It is. Yeah, we did that one time after we did that prom photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
What's what?
I saw like
Lights.
Yeah. Oh, it's this. Yeah. Did you know that second page? It's like doing some flashing. I was like, they might be a little dangerous. So. You see?
I gotta look through my eyes.
So usually she uses her phone to play music. That way she cranks it up when she's not talking and she can turn it down when she is. It also makes it like her cue, like people know, oh, time to listen because the music goes down. Tonight though, again, we just got the music very lightly in the background so that we don't get in trouble for having music being played, it's copyrighted or whatever.
With the same brown that we've been using this whole time, with just a little touch of black. So you can mix that on your plate if you want. So for example, if I grab my brown and then just a touch of black, see how if I mix it, I can kind of see what color it is. If it's too dark, I'm going to go back into the brown. And you can use the tablecloth too. So if you need to mix it on the tablecloth. But really the goal is to make this have a contrast. Just like we did from the nose, the only goal is really to give a contrast. So you just wanted to have that brown with a touch of black. And then if you say, oh, I don't like that, I want it to be a little bit lighter or I want it to be a little bit darker, you can add or do less. So you can either go more to the black or you can go more to the brown. It's up to you. So if it's still wet, I can actually mix it while it's on the canvas, like I did for the nose. And then this part, I'm going to fill in this whole area, and then I'll also fill in this whole area. So the inside of the ear, and then around the cow. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna ask that question later. Very cute. Yes.
Just wanted to have some beauty marks.
Oh, good. Yes.
And you can do the back of your brush too if you want for the beauty marks. I like that. So call them beauty marks.
So Sherry, I see you're asking about if you're alone, how to got to be all things. It helps to have two phones in that case. If you're doing a paint party by yourself and you want to collect some images for marketing and stuff to show off what your paint parties are and what you're doing, which is always the best idea. It's good to have a second phone. So it doesn't have to be like a second phone that's working. It can be if you've upgraded and you have an old phone laying around. It doesn't even have to have a cell service or anything because it'll still take photos. And so we set up those phones on a tripod and just have it doing a time lapse from before we ever start setting up. So it catches the whole process from beginning to end. And then you still have your phone you can use for music and taking pictures or videos, whatever you want to do during the paint party. And then you have kind of best of both worlds. You can show a time lapse on your feed as well as have all the photos of what was going on. So it works out good that way. And again, if you didn't have a phone that you could use, I don't know. I'm sure there's another way to do it, but that's how we've done it.
And have you done this one yet? No. I've done house before. So I have a little experience. Oh, yes. Are you doing your blue bonnets blue or are you doing pink ones? Oh, that's good. We have some turquoise too. Yeah, the beautiful. I know. They did that might look really fun there. Yeah, I know. And then with some glitter on that. Cute. Oh, is it blue? You gotta be thinking of your cow's name. And share names. I can't think of one.
Hey, Car. So I see you're saying you're not sure how to use the time lapse. So on your phone, when you go to like the camera setting, there's different options. One of them says time lapse, and you just switch it to that, and then you just press the button and don't touch it. Leave it alone. Have it aim where you want it to be aimed, and it'll take a picture basically every 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And so at the end of it, after like 2 hours, you'll have like a 2 or 3 minute video that looks like it's in fast forward, which is pretty cool. Really simple to do and very effective. You're welcome.
All right. How's everybody doing? Good? Hang it in there. Your next step will be the inside of the nose. You got excited with that.
No problem, Sherry. Yeah, the biggest thing with time lapse is once you have it set up in a spot, don't move it. You just leave it there. And that way it'll be a good transition. Every image will come from the same perspective.
So this part, you want to do the same color as that. Yeah. You go straight to the eyes and then y'all want it. Yeah, and feel free, if you're going ahead, I mean, you can seriously like paint Michael Tower in the weeds, like it does not hurt my feelings, so just go for it. If you're on a step ahead, you can always read the instructions, or ask me if you're a little bit ahead and I can help you. Oh, Pixie's going purple. I like it.
I love purple. And I brought all that purple, so I'm using all of it.
Every shade of purple. Does anybody want a different color for anything besides turquoise for Hannah?
I was actually kind of thinking it's going to be yellow.
Yellow, yes. Yellow, and turquoise. Anything else? Okay.
Are those for the flower?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they don't have to be green.
No, you can make whatever it up. You can make your towel. You can make your anything just for science.
So one of the things that we set up at every paint party, this one just happens to be in a little out of the way just because it's a tight space, is our paint table. So on our paint table, we have paper towels, we have extra brushes, we have all of the different colored paints for the painting that we're doing, plus some extra fun colors. So if anybody wants to do something wild, they can. Extra plates. And we usually have some baby wipes around too. They might be out on the table in case we have an emergency. You can use baby wipes to pretty much wipe up stuff really quick and it'll go away. So it's kind of like a little eraser. So we always have this table set up somewhere in the room, and so we can access it quickly for whatever we need.
Oh yeah, so I just do a little, so the nose is just
Hey,
a
Car,
little
yeah, I'm
bit
not
of
sure
brown
about a
and
hyperlapse.
white.
I'm not sure what that
Yeah,
means.
it's
Maybe
really
you're on
cool.
a
Different contrast.
Android phone.
Again,
I don't know if Apple or Android, maybe it uses a different term for it.
So I just take the brown paint with a little bit of white, so brown with a little bit of white, and then start to fill it in. So if I want to. Oh, and actually I don't think I did, so. And then just kind of fill it in, and then just make sure it's a different shade than this, so it kind of pops. That's the main thing, is just getting the shading just a little bit different, so it pops. Oh yeah, he has a darker nose, doesn't he? So you could do his nose black, and then maybe, or like a gray. Do black with a little bit of white, make it gray, and then do black there. Yeah, that'd be great.
It's a.
Yeah, Michelle. So normally we bring 2 ring lights with us to every party because you just never know the lighting situation. And so if there's any dark spots, we have them. Even if it's well lit, at the end we can use it to light up a big group so we get a good photo of everybody's paintings. Yeah, Car, I do believe on your Android that hyperlapse is probably the same as a time lapse. Again, you just set it and forget it, and then you'll have a cool little little time lapse of the whole party to use.
I was like, you can tell. Do you do acrylics or oil? Oh, you do both. What's your favorite?
So the photo release, we use it if we're going to be doing a live event like this one, because it's kind of hard to go back into a live and take somebody out that didn't want to participate. But in a normal paint party, we don't worry about it too much, because if they see us taking photos, they'll usually tell us they don't want to be posted, on social media or whatever, and so we'll just skip over their photos. After the party, we know not to use them. So again, the photo release is just for when we're going to be live, and it just makes it easier so everybody knows what's going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Elaine, it is kind of neat as it gets darker, which I've been kind of watching, because if it gets too dark, I'll move. We have a second ring light. Let me flip around here. Try to go slow so we don't make people dizzy. So our second ring light we have actually set up over here because we wanted to get photos in front of this beautiful painting at the end with all of their cows. But if it gets too dark over here where the table is they're painting at, I'll grab it and move it somehow and bring y'all along for the ride.
See if they have nostrils painted. Oh, trick question. We got some nostrils yet. But
People got scared. What?
you're ready. You got it. Oh yeah, and your freckles or beauty spots, if you want to paint those on. I just like to turn my brush over. So I use the back of the brush with the brown paint,
them
and all
eyelashes.
it is just
It looks good.
dots.
It'll get fixed eventually.
You need baby wipes?
No, seriously, when we add the white, it makes them look happy again. They all look kind of soulless right now.
Oh, the cow's eyes.
Yes.
They're solid black. Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're cows from a scary movie.
Yeah, the other day on Saturday I was teaching a paint party and this girl left her solid black the whole time. And I was like, you just gotta put this soul in it. Soul. The cow looks mad at me. Alright, so we got freckles, and then once you're done with freckles or beauty spots, you can go to the nostrils and the eyes. I love this sweet cow.
Sweet cow. You may show your sweet cow.
My sweet cow. I love this sweet cow.
He's my sweet cow.
I was like, wow.
Guess that's my payback.
That's funny. Every time I paint this painting now, Hannah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Would you say I'm utterly irresistible?
Too far. Oh, sorry. Whenever you do paint the nostrils and the eyes, sometimes I like to recommend going to the smallest brush because it gets a little tricky. So sometimes I like to pretend I'm playing the game Operation and just kind of like figure out the line right here, make that sound. But yeah, just do the smaller brush. It makes it a little bit easier getting in those small spots.
Thanks, Becky.
And if you paint over the cow's eyes where they're supposed to go, it's okay. You can paint right on top of them once it dries. It's a good playlist, Hannah.
Thank you. It's my disco cowgirl playlist.
I like it. It's all songs you pick.
Yeah.
Good.
I have another playlist that's my like go-to right now. I titled it Main Character Energy.
What?
I'll send it to you. It's all like early 2000 rom-com vibes. It's so fun.
Oh. Will it make you like feel like you can conquer the world?
Well, shall I play it?
Yeah. Because I feel like I need something in the morning. I've been listening to CC Winans, which I love. And I actually got to see her in person.
You know she's coming to Carroll. You know she's coming to church here. 24th.
Tell me when.
It's the after next. Not this week, not next week, the following Wednesday. She's going to be at Brent Creek Bible Church. I have to look it up.
Oh, please tell me
Brent Creek
everything.
Bible Church.
She's so excited. It changed her life.
Yeah, it changed my life. I saw her in Nashville, and it changed the way I praise. It changed everything. Okay, so Cece is going to be next.
Yeah, Car. You can definitely use your iPad for time lapse as well. It's a little bit harder to get it propped up somewhere where it's going to be stable, but it definitely can be used that way.
She preached. Oh, yeah. She did a song right before she preached, and it changed my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. The 24. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Whatever I have going on, I'm canceling my plans. Oh, Pixie, you're coming too. We're going to praise. That's so cool. Oh, is this the playlist? So this is from Legally Blonde. Okay, I'm just going to check to make it. Yeah, that'll be the new game. So when you're doing the eye, like I said, don't stress too much if you don't get like the spaces there. You can always go back over them. It's not a big deal. You can go back over and stuff.
All right, Denise, give me just a second. I'm going to go grab our gimbal that's not working and show you the difference.
Nice. I like the yellow flag. That's awesome.
We know.
And then
No, it looks great.
this section there,
Except you don't have blue bonnets.
dark green.
Purple bonnet.
Yeah, and so basically,
Okay.
I like to take this brush. It's
You can do a
up to
purple
but
bonnet.
if you feel comfortable,
Everybody's saying hi to you.
block your dark green where all these places are, and in here. And it's okay if it gets on top of this, because we're literally going to block on top. That dark back there. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like just big streaks of dark green, and then you can add the lighter green on top of it if you want, but it's really just to get some base under there.
Okay, so I'm going to scoot back here for just a minute.
Once you have
So,
all the eyes on there,
this contraption is a gimbal. See how it swings? So it moves in a bunch of different directions. So as you're walking, it'll keep it stable. Right now it's dead, so it swings around. But if the batteries are charged and it's working, it stabilizes everything. It does not make a good tripod though. Like it's not for setting something on and leaving it still. What we use are the Archon mounts, and we usually bring a couple of them to every event. This one we didn't because we knew we were going to be walking around. Hang on one second here.
dark green first, and then I'm just taking it on all of those places where I see blades of grass. See how I just load it up and then turn it? And then if I get it out, it doesn't really matter. This is just kind of to do placement. If we didn't have this printed on here, we would just literally like, I'd say blob some green on there. So we're just kind of placing it. And then we just want to get it placed, and then you can put a little bit of light green on there if you want as well. But I say mainly the dark green because we already have the light green from earlier. And then we want to give that its time to dry. So while this is drying, and again, I'm not even in the lines now, I'm just having fun. So while this is drying, then I'm gonna go paint my flowers, okay, with a smaller brush. So again, don't worry if it's not perfect, just get some blobs of green, and then where these stems are, I blob it. I'm gonna hold this, I'm gonna kind of walk around if you wanna see it up close to see how messily I do this. I don't know if messily is a word, but sure it is. It is nice. So really just messy because we're going to cover so much of it with bluebonnets, and y'all been looking at the bluebonnets recently, they're thick. So we just really need this background of it. It doesn't really matter how many you put. Very nice. Flowers.
So yeah, we normally use an Archon mount, which you can Google it, Archon, A-R-K-O-N. And I think that we have links to them as well. And that's what we use to set up our phones. So it holds them for our time lapses. We use them in our studio when we're videoing, Heidi's videoing herself painting. She'll have her camera in the Archon mount pointing at her painting, and usually one pointing at her, and that way she can kind of switch back and forth. But yeah, that's what you want for doing time lapses. You can also just prop your phone up, you know, prop it up on a water bottle or something that's not going to move and leave it there, and it'll be fine. But the Archon mounts really help a lot. Again, the gimbal's only for if you're going to be walking around shooting video. It just helps you be more smooth. Hope that helps and answers some of your questions.
Nothing. I just literally fill them all the way in. Then once I get them all the way filled in, I dip a little bit more into the white, and that's where I might like blend it a little. And then if I want the dots, I turn my brush over, dot, and then I just do little dots like that. So you don't have to stress about it being this is a perfect line here, a perfect line there. I just kind of like blob it on, and you can see this one was blobbed on. And then I added darker and lighter. What color are you doing your phone? The turquoise? That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So as far as picking names for door prizes, there's
Oh, I thought you were going to say names for the cows.
lots of different ways to do it. You can use the little red tickets and put them in a hat. You can cut up the email list and put them in a hat.
We're going to show you the simplest way.
Yeah, we've gone to more of a pin the tail on the donkey technique where we spin somebody around and they point at the page, and that's how we pick. It's kind of fun, and it works just as well. Yeah, Christina, the Archon mount is good for everything. No, it's best for like setting up a phone at your paint party for a time lapse, because you can set it up in a corner. You can get the angles just right and get the image that you want on the screen, and then hit time lapse, and then it'll hold it there. It's stable. It's not going anywhere. So it's great for that. We also use it when we're painting at home. If we're painting live, we'll have it where she can point the camera down at her painting while she's painting, or she can point it at her face, and it just holds the camera. It's like having another set of hands there to hold it for you. So they're really good for all of that stuff. Really cute. Good job.
Say what? Have you painted before? This is your first time ever?
I think once in college I do a little class.
Really? That's so fun. You're just pretty
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. I think it's calming.
It's very calming.
I'm just saying I know that I do. Like, what you know that I do.
Hey, Cynthia.
You want me to know that you know. It's like, so let me help you, help you, help you. No, you're doing great. And that's the thing about these classes too, is like, you can have never painted before and come in and actually paint, you know? We made it to where they're all beginner friendly. Although I do have a couple that are a little bit more intense, but we usually warn people. We usually warn. Just in case. So you're next. So once your eyes are dry, you can add and then the blue on it. Okay. Yeah, let me show you on the tablecloth what it looks like. This is my favorite part. So you take this and you just, so like here's our blue bonnets, we'll blob them. So like I use this to kind of make it. So it's like,
Oh, look what I'm making. Oh.
and then if I can go back and forth,
To make it a little darker.
make it a little darker, go back to the white, and just add on. And then I actually purposely, like you can see, I blob even more because the blue bonnets by our house are like thick. They're so thick. So I try to make them not look like it's just like one stem.
Yeah.
I try to purposely. Yeah, so you can, so if that makes you nervous, you can always just do all blue and then go in and add white on top. Either way works. Yeah, but don't worry if you get out of bounds or whatever, just blob them all there. Ooh, we can add it back.
So Cynthia, on the door prizes. So I honestly don't know what tonight's door prizes are. It's always something different. So sometimes it's as simple as like a gift card. Sometimes it's some earrings that Heidi found that she liked and thought could give away. Sometimes it's like a coffee mug, or around Christmas we do Christmas ornaments. She just kind of mixes it up. I'm not sure if there's a rhyme or reason to how she picks them. But yeah, it's usually not anything real expensive. I would say, $20, $15 or less, something like that. And then again, we just give them away at random, and it helps to get those names and emails.
But the first step, this is the easiest way, is just the middle brush with the plain blue, just straight blue. So this is the easiest way. You just basically blob. Don't stress too much about where those lines are. They're just to kind of give you placement. But all I'm doing is I'm reloading and I'm blobbing with this brush. This brush is like the Blue Bonnet Magic Brush. I don't know why, but this is the best one for it. So just blob, 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 okay? Now, if you want to get fancy, I'm going to show you on this side how you can get fancy. If you dip it in the blue with a little bit of white, like this, so you have blue plus white, then it kind of does that. Ooh. Ah. Okay, but here's the deal. If that freaks you out, it's not a big deal. Because if I've already done blue over here, all I have to do if I'm nervous is I've done blue, a layer of blue. Now I can do a blob of white. And then it just kind of makes it look like a blue bonnet. So fun. Yeah, it's really fun. So if you want to do it in different colors, you can. Pixie, can I show them your purples?
No, please.
So Pixie did purples, so if you want them in different colors, they don't have to be blue bonnets, of course. You can do them in different colors. And she just did the same technique with a darker purple and a lighter purple.
So do you have brothers and sisters?
No, just me.
Alright, so they're pouring into you.
Poor girl. She's a good one. We got very lucky with her. She's a good girl. Good job. I love this too. even go like off the page on that
That's a
one
lot
too.
of makeup, yeah.
Very cute.
I figured I needed to outline.
And then just you could do it a little lighter blue inside if you want to help us see it. Great job, honey. Oh, and what color are you going to do the very bottom of its mouth?
I'm gonna go back and do it probably.
Kind of that color? Okay, perfect.
Something mixed with
Oh, all the crinkles. I
everything,
love
just smile
that.
out of his
I
eye.
love them. I'm sorry about more on mine. I look like a one-eyed cow walking around. Just weaving it all out. Alright, we're doing great on time. So it's 8:22 right now. What we'll do here in about 25 minutes, like about 5 minutes till 9, we'll do a group picture if that's okay with everybody. And then anybody who finishes early, if you don't mind, we'll do a picture with you in front of the beautiful painted wall over here. And so we'll do like a single picture, or if you're with friends, you can do pictures with you and your friends, and then we can do a group picture together. Oh, and let's do a door prize. Let's do a door prize. You want to help me guys? Alright, so here's how we do door prizes. It's kind of like Plymouth Follow the Donkey. I think I'll put it over here. Here it is. Okay.
I'm gonna grab the bags.
Yes. They're breakable, so we don't want to break. Oh, I'll put one so you can turn.
Let me get over here.
All right. Close your eyes. Point. Kurt, we got spin you. Okay, and point. Amy! Yay! All right, we deliver. Yes. Congrats, Amy. And the next winner is Wait. Linda.
So today's door prizes looks like a candle. Awesome.
Where's Linda?
Here she is.
Hold on a second.
Yay, Linda.
These are looking so pretty, y'all.
The blue ones are easier than
Yeah, and they give you like, the blue bonnets are fun. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. It's just like blobbing in those blue bonnets. So fun.
Is that a selfie? There you go.
It was me. It was Anna.
On here it looked like you were doing a selfie. That's funny.
Oh, did it? Did it look like it was me trying to do?
He did like a winky face.
Like a cow.
Yeah.
Yes, illustrate. So like on your table, so make it like chunky.
So yeah, Michelle, we usually do 2 or 3 for a normal paint party, like 10 to 20 people. If we have like a paint party that's larger, like 40 people, we may do, 5. Or even more, if we got 100 people, we may do like, 10. So, but usually it's always at least 2 or 3 for, our parties. Because it's really an inexpensive way to give back. It's fun. And of course, it's all about collecting the emails so that you can market your business properly.
Yeah, anytime you need to switch brushes for certain areas, feel free to, whatever you're more comfortable with. I just think that middle brush is the best for blue bonnets.
I didn't know what you were wanting. I don't pick up on cues. So Heidi's wanting me to film her drinking her coffee, and I didn't know, so she drank it for like 5 minutes.
I was wanting to say hi. Don't drink my coffee.
My arms are tired.
Are your arms tired?
Like this.
It's a hard job. You're doing a great job. How y'all doing? Good? Oh, I'm gonna mess stuff up. Okay. Aw, Bobby's the best.
Aw, thank y'all. So some of you were asking about the water and what we do with it. So this is our mop bucket that we take with us. And what we do is at the end of the party, we just dump all of the water that's in our cups along with the paintbrushes all into the bucket. If you're at a venue that has a sink that you can use, then I'll go and dump it out. We'll wash the brushes on at the side at the venue. But if not, we can dump the water out of the bucket and leave the paintbrushes wet in there, and they'll make it home that way without drying. And once we get home, we can wash them. But don't leave the water in the bucket and drive home, or you'll have a mess. So that's usually how we do it. It works out pretty good.
Which one? Oh, we have some fun summer ones. I love the reindeer. Our new reindeer is like
Yes, Tamara. So when they came in today, we had them put their name and their email down to be entered for the drawing of the door prizes.
The bikini boxes? Pixie has. I haven't taught him yet. I was gonna say, you have a group for me? I'd love to.
I was from Mr. that might be interesting.
Yeah, the
Okay,
bikini boxes.
but just imagine, you have those round, cute towels, and we're all painting them on the floor.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like, that would be so
Yeah.
fun.
I could like a little pillow. We do like a aloha summer moment.
Wow. I got a baby wipe. I'm cleaning it up. I'm on it.
I don't think it actually got anywhere.
Thank you. You're welcome. I was like, yes, summer.
I'm excited.
I love the enthusiasm.
So how large can the group be?
Up to 250.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The bigger the better. I love a big group.
I feel like I shine in big group settings.
I think you shine in every setting.
Yeah.
We don't have any more door prizes, Hannah. You can ease up.
That way, in case the Facebook tries to turn us
Oh
off.
yeah. Silly face.
Facebook, yeah.
We love Facebook.
Yeah, because it's listening.
Just gotta get that in there.
Ooh, using our finger to blend.
He's literally like peeking off her every second. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's not.
Y'all are welcome for explaining and doing stuff. I love doing this. It's fun for me. So I'm going back looking for some more questions that maybe I missed. If you have any more, just post them. I'll try to catch them as they come up.
Just want to say I'm so proud of mine. Aren't y'all proud of me?
I know.
Ooh, a pirate patch. I think I'm going to do that. Just let out to paint this.
Oh, hey, Linda. So yeah, she paints on canvases a lot, but we've also done wood paintings. We've done wine glass paintings. We've painted on pumpkins. We've painted on ceramics. You name it, just about. We paint on it. They were just talking about doing big beach towel paintings, maybe, or something like that. So that could be interesting. But most of the time, it's canvases. So.
He's got a lot of random
Hope that answers your question. You can paint on anything that you can get somebody to paint on.
Okay, so does the patch need to like go this way?
Yeah. I meant put the patch on the eye that wasn't painted.
I was thinking too, that's what I was
Wow.
thinking. So y'all, if you mess with your cow's eye, this is an option. We can have a pirate cow. I do like this could be a whole nother little series.
That could be a little. You just turn into sunglasses.
Pirate cows.
Oh, a sunglasses get here. We have the biggest sunglasses ever.
What is it?
Oh, because you're painting the whole time.
I just learned to just get the outside of vinegar, and I just heard today, chicken broth, and yeah, so I'm just everything, whatever works.
So Linda's, you're asking if you could hang these canvases on your door. I mean, you could hang it wherever. I would say if you were gonna hang it outside, it would probably be better painted on wood, like a porch leaner or something like that. But if you were gonna hang the canvas, you'd definitely want to spray it with some polyurethane, just to help protect it against the weather, the sun, that kind of stuff. But I would suggest probably doing it on a wood surface. As far as the size of the big sample we have here, if I'm just looking at it, it looks like maybe a 24 inch by 24 inch, or maybe a 30 by 30, something like that. I'm not real sure, but it's pretty big.
Yellow and purple?
Do you know the size of the big painting, the big canvas? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know either. You wrote it on the back? Oh, I'm gonna have to take it down. Okay, I'll let you do that. So Heidi's gonna check on the exact size for the bigger one, so that we'll know what it is.
I think you want purples too, right?
Yeah, I can just some yellow, purple, so I can make some else.
Oh, you're welcome, Cynthia. Welcome, Linda.
This is side of the year.
Bonnie, I think I'm working on the very
You are kidding. Are you good store?
What is Heidi doing in here?
Get more colors, more paint colors.
Oh, more paint colors. So they can do some fun highlights and stuff.
Yes, you want it.
You want that.
If you have any favorite colors, please let us know.
Okay, yellow, purple, and red.
Yellow, purple, red. Come right.
Oh, and don't let me forget to get the size.
Yes, I will not let you forget. You're welcome, Martha.
I tweaked my neck.
You tweaked your... It's hard work squirting paint.
I'm gonna need a massage.
I might need one after holding this phone up this long.
Your arthritis.
Yeah.
Ooh, that red's pretty.
Oh, make sure you go on the tablecloth.
We've got to go back.
Bonnie, can I show you? So this is your stem. Okay, so you're gonna kind of lay it down. So then just blah, 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 blah.
I don't have the wrist technique, that's just too cool.
Oh, thank you, Christina. I think we make a pretty good team, too.
All right.
I'm gonna watch you.
So I'm gonna attempt to hold you guys steady and look at the back of this canvas. It could go horribly wrong.
Do I need to wait for my blue to dry?
Oh, got it.
Okay, so just only white and just go back and do the same.
You can leave your brush wet.
I did it. So the canvas is a 24 by 30. I did it.
You like doing red side quest.
Yeah, it's a side quest. And normally, no, she doesn't paint a large sample painting. I think I don't really know what makes her choose to do so or not. I think sometimes she just really likes a painting, so she'll paint it bigger, and other times, she just paints a smaller one. Sometimes she does even a tinier one. So I don't know exactly why a big one this time. Was there a reason you painted a big one this time?
Yes, so I'm trying to do, like anytime we have events where I know it's going to be a popular one, I'm trying to paint them on giant ones so that people can see it better. Plus it's fun for the group picture, so I hold it up with all the other ones with it.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's a twofold.
It's a twofold.
And third reason, it's fun to paint big. I just like to paint them.
She does like big paintings. She got her start painting the sides of walls and murals. Yeah, I guess it would be called a mural. Sides of walls. Hey.
I know you because I feel like I know you. Nice to meet you.
You can start back in the back room.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can.
Good to meet you.
And you can, if you want, you don't have to, but you can take your turquoise bonnets all the way down if you want. To the, drop it at the top. All the way down. Wow, good job. And
Is that what you mean? Or am I doing
you
it
can
wrong?
be messier.
Oh, messier.
Yeah, so like right here, for example, you could put in some blue bonnets coming this way to make this bottom part. See how you can make it fuller? Just by putting a few more strokes in here, then the bottom is fuller than the top.
Keep down. Okay, like,
Kind of keep your angle,
Chris, you want to show me?
your angle like this.
Okay,
So it's kind of like that.
okay.
Yeah, so it's not like such a row of them, you know? It's like, just think about like when y'all have been seeing, I know all of us have seen the blue bonnets in the past 3 weeks. It's like just huge clusters of these beautiful flowers, so.
Okay.
My cards come along.
Okay, come to me.
Okay. So I'm on here. How can I help?
So I've seen a couple questions about the lookbook. So we put the lookbook out. It's they don't take it with them. It's basically if they want to look through it and see the other paintings that we offer. I would say a lot of times you get a new booking or a rebooking because somebody will be flipping through the lookbook and see something they like, and then it starts the conversation about how to have a paint party and where to have it and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good for booking your next party, and so that's why we have them out on the tables.
Or it's like, so this way is that way, this way is that way. So it's like this way and that way. So it kind of has that angle, you know?
Not like I'm painting, just like
Right,
squeezing them on.
right.
That's very good. Can I show what you're doing there?
Sure.
So here, Pixie, she finished early on her cow, so she's taking some photos of Heidi in action. So we'll use these for marketing as well. So it's always a good idea if you have somebody that can do that for you to have them do it.
Also, if you want to do your
Yeah,
edges,
good job, Pix.
Thanks.
You want to do stripes and stuff or little hearts. I think it's just fun. Like, so when I did on this one, it's just the light blue and then did darker. And then on this one, I did hearts. So if you want to do the edges, you can do a mixture. You can do hearts on the side, or you can do, stripes on the side. And if the glitter is, I feel like it's mandatory. I mean, it could be optional. I don't put them on these because they're hard to when I take the picture, but I'll put some on this one, and so I can show you what it looks like. Actually, Pixie will probably have some on hers too pretty quick.
glitter.
Does a cow need glitter?
Yes.
Yeah, does it? The pink ones for sure need glitter.
Yeah.
They're magical.
We're space.
Okay, so it's a clear glitter. And so when you put it on, it's not like a shape glitter where it's like a kindergarten glitter. It's like when it shimmers, when it hits the light, it kind of shimmers.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
And so sometimes people will legit like paint their entire painting with they get excited and then the whole thing's covered, which I totally don't mind. That's fine with me. And but what I would do is if you're painting it on there, your painting has to be dry, which it dries within like 5 minutes. But what you don't want to do is take your big brush and just start doing this, because then if anything is wet, it's going to smear it on it. So just make sure any place you're putting the glitter, it's dry. And then I'll start handing this out to you, so you can use it as you wish. And then I think the last step, besides adding the white to the eyes, and then little white spots to the flowers,
Bless you.
is if you want, you don't have to, but I kind of like turning my brush over and putting little blue and white dots into the grass here. I just feel like it makes it kind of magical. So it's just like we did the freckles, you're just turning your brush over and putting dots in there. And it's really, really simple, nothing major. And then of course initials. We do have Sharpies. We have Sharpies if you're nervous about. I usually put them like right here on the cow's chest in the bottom right. And if you're nervous, you can always put it on the side of your canvas. And I think, did I write the size of that bottom? Oh yeah, 24 by 30.
I already got it.
Oh.
And I stayed filming. It was like a magic trick.
It was.
Is it as magical as my pirate kettle?
Maybe.
It needs some work.
Michelle, I'm with you about the glitter. We're a house divided on glitter.
Needs a little work.
I do not like glitter. I think it's shiny dirt. Of course, Heidi loves glitter, so we deal with it.
Oh, you need glitter. I thought you were gonna mess it up. And just make sure wherever you're putting it, it is totally dry.
Dirt is always better shiny. I don't know about
You're
that.
doing awesome on time.
Glitter sticks to everything. That's my biggest complaint. You can't vacuum it. You can't sweep it. It's just there.
So whenever it's dry, yes, you can put it in there. Just don't put it where it's wet. Would you like glitter? Yes. Yeah, I'm putting it on the table. So. Would y'all like glitter? Okay. On the yellow side. That's a good touch. That brightens it up. No, you know.
Yeah, that's true with the glitter glue. This glitter paint's not bad either. It pretty much stays on the canvas. It's not as bad as shaking glitter.
Usually I would, but I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that yellow side. Would y'all like some glitter? Yes. Oh, I like those sides. Do what? We just put glitter on the tablecloths. Another reason why we
Very
usually
good touch till the very, very end.
That's right.
You already promised.
So when we put the glitter out, we just put a little dab on the tablecloth like so.
Can you hold your cow for me, please?
It's not done. Then use that.
And that way they can put it on. We usually have them use their finger, not a brush. One, because the glitter can sometimes mess up a brush. But two, it's fun to finger paint.
Yeah, it is fun to finger paint with the glitter. So if you're wanting that put some on there.
Oh, that is epic. These pink cows.
I like them.
Those are so fun.
Man, that would be so cool to have pink cows that had strawberry milk.
Did you ever find the tail?
No.
No.
Okay, if you find the tail.
You found it?
No, if you find
Oh.
it, I can make out tails.
Yes, we will get your details. I know we had the whole art studio reorganized recently. Did not find it.
Probably one of those
We could
things
just
that,
take off the tail and like
I mean, y'all can have joint custody of it.
Every time we see each other, switch off.
Yeah, every 2 months. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are so pretty. I can't wait for y'all to see each other. I feel like mine definitely needs special.
Yours just needs glitter.
Well, it's missing an eye.
Oh, that's so funny. What would have been if you put the eye patch on the right eye?
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Mixed
I'm
in
trying to think
some.
of all the pirate stuff I painted. I'm gonna put a skull and crossbones on this patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Alright.
flowers look like flowers too. Right?
That's what happens when you say colors.
Yeah.
And if anybody's finished early, let me know.
I didn't hear you say mine looked like flowers.
Yeah.
They did. They're all looking so good. So what we do now is, as they're kind of finishing up, we'll have them take a picture individually with their painting if they want. And that way they also get to kind of see themselves, you know, on Facebook page posted. It's kind of exciting. And see how good it looks. Because sometimes when you're close up to your painting, it doesn't always, you can't see how pretty it is. But in a picture, you can see that. And, you know, a little distance, it makes it look really good. So we do that for them. And then at the end, we try to have them all stay so we get a group photo with all of the different paintings, which is always fun. So that's what Heidi was saying a while ago, is if you're getting close to being finished, to let her know and she'll come by and get a picture. Yes, we did bring different colors of glitter, I believe. At least we normally do. I'm trying to look and see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure for this one, honestly, but we do normally bring several varieties of the glitter paint.
That's not the very busy part.
If you could get towards HB, or meet an acting now.
Guess what? The place that my Bible study meets is up for sale now.
Really?
Yeah, so we don't have a place to go do with that.
Summer, just gotta wait till the summer.
Because they can throw it or that.
Yeah.
I make these flower things.
How's everybody doing? See if I need help.
I need help because I can't get
Help,
the
come
flower
here.
thing. I'm
That's so pretty.
struggling.
I love these.
Let's do the smaller one.
Yeah, like on Robinson. It's like peanut flowers when you look at it.
And do you want to use a little bit?
Yeah, and then, or even just like cover, like how you have it at the top right here. And like see like it's
Yeah, it's just like, think of like a big flower lid. And then the same thing with your purple. Just kind of go with like a lighter purple or the darker purple.
The tops are stuck here.
Lock it in.
Yes, they're black doors. If you go all the way, like you're heading out the back, they're on the right.
Okay, anybody who's all the way done, if you'll come see me right here, we're gonna do a quick single picture. So if you're all the way finished and you have your glitter, oh, Pixie's ready. If you're all the way finished and you have your glitter, we'll do single pictures here. And then we still have about 10 minutes until the group picture. So we're doing good on time. Great job. Aww, that's so cute. Thank you.
I mean, you're right.
I love it.
Okay.
Close.
I'll put some red in my center.
Okay, back it up a little bit. I need to get this light on a little bit more. Ready?
Can you hold it up?
Cute. He's so cute.
Lainey.
So cute.
If I have a shower,
You're so cute, my cow.
I love that little cat. I like that little cat. Are you ready?
So, Lori, if you're a new painter, I would suggest finding a painting that you like and that you think that you can paint, and then practice it a couple times, and so that you're comfortable painting it. That way, when you are painting at your paint party, it's really not a problem. Maybe that's the only painting you know how to do, but that's all you need to know how to do.
You can do the bottom too.
Oh, paint back.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Cute.
Great job.
I'm so glad you guys come.
It's adorable. You did really well.
So a lot of times, obviously we want them to finish their painting before we take a picture or a photo of it. But when it comes to the end of the party and, time's kind of up, everybody else is done. Even if some of them aren't done, we try to have them come over, even if their painting's not quite finished, and do the group photo with us. Because, we want everybody included in the photo. And then they can go back and try to finish it up real quick. Which usually it also kind of maybe puts a little bit of pressure on them to wrap it up. Let's see. Sorry if I'm spinning too fast here. Just getting individual photos. Sorry about the quick spin in there. I forget, and I spun too fast. I'll try to do it again. Don't get sick on me.
Pixie painted the best example of that. The disco ball painting. Yeah.
You're welcome, Coleman. Thank you all for watching. It's been really cool, and good job for the PPHQ team answering questions in there. Very, very cool to see all y'all answering the questions so fast. So really cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Victoria. Snuck it.
You did amazing. Wow. Yeah. Very talented.
welcome, Susan.
Make sure I never get the whole thing out.
How's those arms?
They're barking.
You want Pixie to take over first to go slow?
I don't know if I'll be good, but I can do it.
She's got to hold it.
All right. And you have to answer all their questions.
Oh, I don't know if this is good. You should probably just stand by me while I do this.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Just let my arms relax.
Yeah. Hello. I'm holding the camera now. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Letting my dad have a break.
All right, let's see what time.
Hi.
So in about 3 minutes,
Hi, Marie.
we'll do the group photo. If you're not done, it's okay.
Oh, good. Y'all can't hear me.
Okay. But that way we can just make sure, do people do need to leave at 9? That they can, oh, that's pretty.
Hello. Hi, Karen.
So if people do need to leave right at 9.
Hi, PPHQ team.
All right.
Hello, Martha. This is fun. I just get to say hi. Oh, let me see. Oh, I went really fast. Sorry, y'all.
All right. You ready?
Some pictures.
So cute.
This one's such a good one.
I know, baby.
That is really good. It's so cute.
That's perfect. Oh, awesome. And in 3 minutes, we'll do a group.
Thank you. I'll call them in.
They can be in the show them finished.
Thank you, Victoria. She said she liked my purple. Am I doing good? Okay. Yeah, this would hurt after a while. Yeah. Mm. That gimbal must be really good. It's a lot better than holding. No, I'm not. Oh, I have to have an angle. Oh, those yellow. Okay. She's got yellow flowers. Oh, I'm gonna get through. Sorry. Ooh, you got 3 different flowers. Those are pretty. I love. Y'all are doing great. There's mine with all the glitter. And here's Emily's. You did great. You did so good. The beautiful paintings. So gorgeous. And my mom's with the eye patch. Because you gotta have fun, you know. So good. The pink cows over here. Hello. Ta-da! I did a loop around.
That is so cool.
Yes, they all did great. Y'all are getting compliments on y'all's paintings. Endless glitter. We use glitter glue that's not glitter glue. We use this like deco art. Will you grab one? My dad's gonna grab a bottle of it. And then we use our finger as well as a brush. So it's the Craft Twinkles in Crystal. It's just like this clear glitter paint. And it's really good. It helps it give that like pretty glitter shine without loose glitter going everywhere. So definitely recommend that. And then just make sure you put it on dry paint, because if you put it on wet paint, it'll smear everything and it's just not good. But
So We're about to do the group photo.
Oh, we're about to do the group photo. Do I need to be in the group photo? I'm on my own. So we're about to go do the groups. So everyone's grabbing their paintings. Come over here. Ooh, I love the cash cows. They're so fun.
Alright, so let's get, we're getting her and y'all two first. Okay, put y'all two together.
Oops, I'm stepping on stuff.
Put y'all two together.
Yes, we did. I put the twinkles on my flowers and on the little horn that it has. Get the ring light. You're doing a great job lighting, man.
Alright, let's get everybody. Okay, let's get everybody in. I'm gonna stand all together. Do you wanna get in and I'll do it with this?
Yeah.
It's so, we will sweat.
So this is so easy now because you can just see and you can just.
What do we do with the unfinished paintings after the party? Normally we just keep them in the attic, and then a lot of times if yeah, we either donate them or I'll grab some out and finish them.
Anybody who has good knees, they can be in the front.
Ooh, you got the professional camera.
I know, I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do.
All the pretty paintings.
I'm so scared. Just don't drop it. Just keep smiling. I know, but I are you nervous? I got paint on my hands. It's gonna be great. Okay, we're gonna do one more with, I'm gonna hold my big
Pirate cow?
painting.
Oh, I was like, your pirate cow?
You'll do that one. And then, Pixie, did you want to try to jump it? Oh, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I got them. It's okay. Oh, Daddy, you blocked the shot. I'm okay. Sorry if y'all got a little jumbled. I tripped over a purse, but I'm okay.
Alright, everybody right here. Oh, so cute. Yay.
So pretty.
Everybody say, ooh. So fun. You want to do your, oh yeah, right. Cute, thank you. Awesome. And then any of y'all, first off, I want to look. Let me look. Okay, anybody who hasn't had a single picture, if you don't mind, I can do a quick single picture. And then anybody who has, and you're all the way done, don't worry about any type of cleanup. We'll take care of all of that. And we are so, so thankful for y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all are so awesome. I hope y'all had so much fun. I know, that was
Bye.
Let's do individual and then
You take over now?
Sure.
Okay.
That means you get to clean up.
Yep.
Yeah, they all did such a great job. Yeah, Tammy, I think you missed the door prizes earlier. We did we had Pixie pick them in the pin to tail and the donkey style, and I think they were both candles.
do you want to do everybody? Well, like, if you're going to be the same one. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and that's so fun. Don't start for me, though. So you we're all
While they're doing their pictures over there behind us, let me turn kind of sharp, slowish. Pixie has started to pick up stuff.
This is where the bucket comes in.
I know, I introduced them to the bucket earlier.
Cool bucket.
It is, yeah. It is a handy bucket. But never hold the bucket by just the handle when it's full of water and brushes, because the handle will pop out and bad things happen. Alright, so we just take the cup, the brushes, the water, everything. Goes just right in there.
Yeah, and nobody worry about any kind of cleanup.
I hope my picture wasn't upside down when I took the picture, was it? When my painting was it? No, no. Because I just realized, I said, oh, it's upside down, I was getting ready to pass it out. No. And I had it upside down.
Bonnie, I'm going to put my stuff in here, so if you
Yes.
want to take that.
Great, yes, I do.
Yeah, and
This is
then
mine.
Yes, we do reuse the cups.
if you're having a party or whatever, just
Honestly, we don't even really rinse them out. We just dump them, stack them, and take them to the next party.
paintings too.
Sometimes they'll stick together a little bit, but it's usually not a problem. And when I'm filling them, which is a lot of times my job is getting the water out, I'll just kind of give them a quick rinse if they need it. And that's about it. That's not too hard. We don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, those are awesome. Oh, and here's the stickers if you want to take a sticker.
Cynthia, so cleanup for this, you'll see it goes really quick because we actually take the tablecloths and we just wrap everything up in the tablecloths, all the trash that's left, and throw it away. And then it's really from there, it's just cleaning up the brushes and we're done. So it's really pretty quick to get cleaned up.
This is our A+ superstars getting all the glitter in. I love it.
Cynthia, yeah, we don't save the leftover paint. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but Heidi always says, you don't want to trip over pennies to make dollars. So it would be really hard to try to save the leftover paint. So it usually just goes in the trash.
Oh, thank y'all. I'm so glad to meet y'all.
So you are just here for this week, or?
And well, I live in Granbury, so I do events all over. So yeah, I'm going to travel and
So we can call her and say, we can do it back for her with her seat.
yes, you can text me and I'll come with my paint.
Yeah, definitely make sure all the paint bottles are closed tight. That becomes a problem sometimes.
Oh, there's some more glitter on yours too. Oh, y'all look so cute on y'all's blue
You're very welcome.
Do you want me to show you a little trick? It's really, really pretty, but you can add if you want. You don't have to. Oh, let me see where it is. See, grab my brush. I'm gonna borrow. Did y'all see that?
She's proud of her pirate
I'm
cow.
adding a skull and crossbones. It's in progress. It's not finished. Skull and crossbones gonna look awesome. Still working on it. You need just a little bit. It needs a little bit of detail.
Yeah, it's all
So
beauty.
if you do this, you can kind of do like an eye.
Yeah, that's very true about the acrylic paints if you try to save them. I know some people have worked out ways to do it, but I'm not sure how that works. We do sometimes make small cups with little lids on them for each color paint, like if we have a large paint party, and that way we can just hand out the little cups of paint in a Ziploc bag, like almost a little paint kit. And it saves us time from having to squirt it on all the plates, and then we just give them a little extra if they need it, and that way we're not using so much paint on a large paint party. Yes, there is a tracer for this cow and the paint party headquarters stuff.
Yeah.
I like.
There you go. then you want to sign in the bottom right corner, just a little initial or something like that. There you go. Oh, almost messed up my pen.
I fixed it.
Pirate.
Can you see what I did to it?
Oh, you added my eye.
Yeah, and your little nose.
Well, it's gonna look real cute. It will turn out.
I think you need to make this like an ocean because it's pirate.
That's good.
If we go to Florida with this cow, you know, could be some
I could do
something there. Maybe.
The chairs in here.
Let me do it for you. So we have your beautiful, I'm gonna put yours on top. Well,
Hey, Lori. So yeah, usually we trace them, or in this case, we have these canvases have been sublimated with it with the tracing, and so that's how we set these up. But I think there's a replay that you'll be able to watch if you want to go back to the beginning, and you can see how we set it up, and we talk a lot about the sublimation and tracing and all that as well. Yeah. Hottie's pirate cow, the official cruise cow. That's very true.
instructions, and if you want the sticker too. There should be a sticker, if not, here's one for you. There you go. Yeah, and that way, if you want to look up, like, we have the video, we'll put that on Texas Art and Soul.
Okay.
And then we'll put the picture, so you can watch yourself painting. Relive the night. Relive the night. It may take till tomorrow to just on the website, but we will have it up. And you can see how confident you were.
How do I get your information?
Oh, let me give it to you. I should have brought a few more books, so I'm going to write you a note on here.
You're right, Susie. It is good to have a team. It makes things go a lot smoother. Not everybody has that, and we are definitely blessed to have that.
So I had to wait, go to a section that I knew was dry, and then
I got you.
so I'm just gonna glitter it up. Yeah.
The stickers, we don't always bring them, but they're for them to take if they want to. And they can stick them on their car or whatever, just for advertising.
Okay, so I put my info in there. And then where's your...
I have mine.
Oh, I'll put it in here.
How I love you. You know what? I'm going to be practicing this.
Hey, so now that you're at the end and we can judge it, how do you feel? Are you still angry?
I'm telling you, this cow just burns my soul.
Are you angry? You're not
No,
angry.
you know what? No, it's a sweet cow.
This guy is an A-lister, that's what it is. This guy
Yes.
and now is the glee guy.
A black cow came across the road. I was a cow. I mean, it was just, I was just like, okay, I am in the country.
Yes.
Glitter.
Excuse me. A ginormous Pumbaa hog. You know those hogs? It's where I'm
A warthog?
Yeah, the Pumbaa. I call it Pumbaa. Because I love flying bees. I was like, oh, yeah. Yay! Yeah, you want to do an event? I mean, we can enjoy. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, anywhere from 10 to 250 people. So y'all have church events.
Yeah, we
groups.
can actually like the choir. Do it as a fundraiser for the choir. We're gonna do our end of the year party. This will be part of the end of the year. Something different. So we're gonna present it.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about like setting up everything up. We do all of that. So you just show up and have fun and then leave. So,
Well, how do you tell us how much it is, what you do? Is it, you know,
So it doesn't matter if there's 10 or there's 250. And then if
The
we
minimum
do,
is 10.
It's 35,
minimum's 10.
the minimum is $35 per person.
And then if you do like wood, because I also have like wood signs and stuff like that, that's usually like 45 a person. And then ceramic too. We do ceramic. And that just depends because the ceramic prices kind of go up and down. Let me rephrase that. They go up and up. So it depends.
They never go down?
Yeah.
Oh, this is, you get this for $1.
Yeah, we do huge runs with that.
You know, mine was just this about hygiene on some of the places.
Careful, your papers will smear your paint. The papers are gonna smear your paint. Oh yeah, we'll take them. Thank you.
It is, it's very peaceful.
My daughter-in-law, she's a daughter-in-law.
And she has to make t-shirt. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I wonder who it was. She had certain people there. Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, definitely contact me. Because I would love to see her. Oh, that's nice to meet you.
Blessings on you.
Oh,
Just great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you're teaching your daughter, which is beautiful because she's part of the class.
She has. She has several times for me. Yes, I love teaching kids.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a teacher for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was a teacher as well. But this, I never practiced.
Oh.
You did
I just practiced.
That's the part that I love crap.
I mean, I would have to have really some good instruction from what I'm going to do, you know.
Like no, exactly what you're
My Grace matches are clear. Like, from the start to the end.
So as you can see, cleanup's almost done. I did see a question earlier about if you have some slow painters, like how you get them to wrap it up. So you just kind of want to be gentle about it. And a lot of times they get uncomfortable when they're the last person there. Sometimes not. They'll just keep painting if you let them. But we'll turn lights off. We start cleaning up around them, that kind of stuff. And they kind of get the idea, like, it's time to go. And then if not, we offer to send them home with some paints and brushes, if that's what it takes, because we want them to be happy, right? So if we have to give up a little bit of paint and a set of brushes to make sure that our customer's happy and feel like they had time to finish, then we can do that. So those are all just some different strategies for helping the slower painters to feel good about it and also get your paint party done.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, let me see if I can take over here. Okay, so how are your hands?
It's my shoulders or something. Yeah, I was like this the whole time.
Oh.
I'll have like crab claw when I wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was good. They were great. Thank you guys for sticking with us and sticking with me.
Yeah, I mean, we've been live for over 2 hours, so Bobby was the MVP
I
tonight.
have big old muscles tomorrow.
Big old muscles. Pixie, how'd you do? Good?
Yeah, I had a great time painting. It was really fun.
Yeah, you did fine. Okay, so tomorrow, here's what's happening tomorrow. For all of y'all that watched, I hope you had fun. We're in the middle of cleanup, as you can see. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., I got to take Pixie. We're going to the dentist tomorrow morning at 9. Y'all know I don't like to get up early. Actually, those of you that are new to me will find out I do not like to get up early. So I got to get up early with her. I'm going to get up at 7. Ugh. And then take her to the dentist, and
I'm so excited. It's the first time I've ever been excited about it.
Why are you excited?
Because it's my consultation for my tooth.
Did y'all
so ready.
Did y'all notice Pixie's tooth?
Yes, I'm missing one.
So apparently it's genetic. I think I took her
She
tooth.
took all my teeth.
It's the Arkansas blood in it.
I don't know. Either
her
way,
teeth.
I've been waiting for this for 7 years, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, so we're doing the consultation to try to get her tooth, and so her retainer kept getting ate by Piper because she was
a beast.
Piper is a beast. So anyway, so we're gonna shut the live off here in just a second, but I wanted to say thank you for those of you. Hopefully this was helpful, seeing behind the scenes a paint party in action. If it was helpful, oh, Bobby, there you are.
This is the trash. This is the wrap up.
Yeah, we just
It's done.
see how quick that is.
So it's cleaned up. So
Yeah.
very fast.
Good job. We've done this a couple times. Oh, and Hannah's got the trash can right there. So yeah, let us know if this was helpful to you. Like seeing, I remember when I first started just wishing somebody would have done something like this for me so I could see behind the scenes. And then tomorrow at 11 a.m., and normally I go home and I post all my pictures tonight. And I do like my emails and stuff like that. I try to do that either the day after, or I always post at night, but I'm not going to post tonight because tomorrow at 11 a.m., that's what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you the next step of this, which is the marketing. So set your alarms for 11 a.m. Central, and then I'm going to be live again. I told y'all were going to get sick of my face. I was going to be here all week. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. doing the marketing, and then on Friday at 7 p.m., I'm going to have a drink, and we're going to answer questions until my face falls off. So I hope this was fun, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.